Dark Arts bourbon whiskey finished in toasted Mizunara staves. Yeah, no, it's finished in toasted Mizunara staves. Yeah, and you're probably wondering, what the hell is he doing with that? I was shocked too. Here we go. Hey, how's it going? It's Matt. I'm doing a review on Dark Arts Mizunara, toasted Mizunara bourbon whiskey. Bourbon whiskey. How's it going? I am going to pour me one of these things. I figure I'll tell you a little story on this. I think I actually got a picture of this. Yeah, I got a picture of this. All right, that's the picture I took. Now, this is what it looks like. Pretty cool setup. I got enough cameras. Why not? Gonna make it work. All right, so this thing here, I'm gonna run it down. Dark Arts, Danville, Kentucky, finished with toasted Mizunara oak staves from Japan. Mizunara is kind of like their oak equivalent, but it's very expensive because the way the tree grows, it's curvy, it's very hard, so the barrels are super expensive. So I don't know how they got the oak staves, but they got it. This is batch 3. The mash bill, 64 corn, 24 rye, 12 malt and barley. No age statements, but they're saying 4 to 5 years. Proof 100. So obviously this was a shorter, out of the ordinary type stuff, but Dark Arts makes some very good bottles. It drew me to this, one, because usually Dark Arts are about $100 a bottle, 70, 100 bucks a bottle. This drew me to it. One, I've never had it. Two, it was 50 bucks, 50 and some shade, maybe 55 bucks. And I'm like, I'm getting it. I don't care. Even if it tastes like shit, I'm getting it. Because usually the last Dark Arts I did, it was about 90 bucks. I'm guessing I got, I paid for it, but it's well worth it. The people at Dark Arts make some very good bottles. But with the price tag being 50 bucks, it wasn't on sale. I was wondering what's wrong with it. Do people not like the Mizunara taste? But I actually liked it because I did a Frank August a while back, a case study that with Mizunara barrel, I believe. I loved it because it was completely different. It wasn't down that typical bourbon whiskey, vanilla, caramel, brown sugar flavors that you get. It's lighter. And the best way for me to describe it, the Mizunara taste, it's kind of like, if you ever have a green tea latte, it's that soft taste, but you get the flavor, but it's not like overpowering. But it's kind of like a little bit of green tea latte, but not really. But it's cool. It's a different taste that you get from the wood, and with it being toasted, it gives you a little bit different taste. So they're saying crazy stuff about this thing tasting like sandalwood and this and that. I'm like, fuck, I've never tasted sandalwood. I've never tasted it. It's beyond me about what they do and what they say. I'm going to give you on the nose here. Yeah, it's very light, caramel, a little bit of pear. And it smells good. I like it. It's light, but that's what I think the Mizunara wood provides. It's a lighter, softer, sweeter, but not like overpowering sweet. But the typical Japanese, their sweetness isn't like you ate like a donut, you feel like shit because it's just so sugary. It's a very light. You can eat 1,000 of them because you don't feel weighed down. It's sweet, but it's a subtle sweetness. And I think this is what the Mizunara wood provides. Provides that sweetness, that flavor. It's subtle, but you don't feel overpowered with it. On the palate. Here we go. On this, it's a faint cedar. You get some tobacco, a very good sweet tobacco, some honey, a little bit of leather on there, vanilla. It's kind of dry, but not. But kind of moving back to the Frank August that I had, it's very similar. So I really think that the Mizunara oak barrels, or staves in this case, really plays a part in the flavor that you get. Yeah, it's kind of like it's a soft, settled, sweet, but not overpowering, typical Japanese flavor of sweetness. And those who know, they know. It's you know what I'm talking about. It's like the American sugar sweetness, just you feel like shit and you feel it coating in your mouth and it just feels shitty. With the sweetness from the Japanese, it's a subtle sweetness, but you don't feel weighed down, but you did taste and get the flavor of the sweetness in there. Maybe it's in their culture and it's in their wood. I don't know. So I'm going to take another sip on this, give you the palate one more time. Here we go. Same thing. I took a little sniff from there, still get the pears, but it's very light tobacco. It's a lot of honey, a little bit of leather, vanilla, kind of dry, but not dry. I don't know. It's kind of lingering there for a little bit. And it's kind of like the frothy green tea latte to it. But on the finish, kind of runs into the tobacco, a little bit of cinnamon, get some mint, and the finish just is lingering. It's sticking around. It's been around for a little bit. It's lasting. So I got one more sip. It's pretty much going to be the same thing. So I'm just going to finish this thing up, and maybe call it a night. Maybe do one more. Yeah, this dark art, like I described before, the thing that really stands out in it, and what's great, it is, I think, the Mizunara toasted staves, as well as with the Frank August, the Mizunara barrel, it gives you that specific flavor. And maybe they dropped it down in price because people didn't think they were going to like it, but I think people do like it. It's, you know, those that want a little range in their cabinet, this is great. If you can see it, if you can see it out there and find it, and you know, chances are, like I said, I got it for 50, 55 bucks. I don't know what the price is. I didn't really look it up because I was just happy to get it for 50 bucks or 55 bucks. Pick it up. It's worth it if you want a little range. It's just like the Frank August case study, the one with the Mizunara barrel, but I think that was a little more pronounced. This is just because they had the staves in there. Don't know how long they were in there for. I think this thing was a very good bottle, just because you get that faint mint, you get the, you know, faint cinnamon, the faint tobacco, the faint honey. Well, you get a lot of honey on there, the faint leather. But it's, you know, since I've had a Mizunara bottle before, this one I knew what to expect, and it is everything that I expected. Yep. Oh my God, that was a burp. It's well worth it. I don't know how many they did. I think they did 3 barrels. I don't know how many bottles that is. So it's going to be one of those rare things. I really don't like doing the rare ones, you know, the 3 barrels, or, you know, a very small limited thing. But if you see it, get it. What's more importantly is Dark Arts itself makes some damn good bottles. And if they have something like this again, you know that you're not going to get anything bad. It's going to be fantastic. And this thing is fantastic. Too bad they only had 3 barrels, but you know, they do their thing, and you know, they have to do what they have to do. But I'm surprised it was 50 bucks. Very surprised. I would have paid more. But saying that, it's the people that are making the bottles, Dark Arts. If you see some stuff that comes out, finished, unfinished, staves, no staves, whatever, you're going to get some top-notch quality bottles, and they're well worth it. And I think they price them accordingly. I think they priced this thing low because they weren't sure, but I love it. You know, if you see it, get it. So I'm Matt. Hopefully this was helpful. And I know it's one of those rarer ones, but you know, because of the 3 barrels, but see it, get it. And always put Dark Arts on top of your list there that are going to be good bottles. So last I saw, you know, the average $90, $100 bottles. It's worth it because I did one a while back. Dark Arts, loved it. Great, well worth the money. So if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, share it, pass it on, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.